The era of the hollow blockbuster is officially dead, and the man who helped build it might be the one pulling the plug. For decades, Johnny Depp dominated Hollywood with billion-dollar spectacles and unforgettable characters. Masks, makeup, eccentric performances. The formula worked. But in 2026, something unexpected is happening. Depp is trading the $200 million spectacle for something far more dangerous in Hollywood. Truth. Forget the caricatures. Forget the fantasy. Because what we're witnessing now may be the birth of an entirely new kind of cinematic hero. For nearly 20 years, Hollywood thrived on the same blueprint. Massive budgets, endless CGI, franchise heroes saving the world every summer. But audiences are beginning to feel the fatigue. The once thrilling spectacle now feels predictable. Another digital battle, another masked savior, another story built around invincibility rather than humanity. And ironically, few actors know this formula better than Johnny Depp. From eccentric pirates to surreal fantasy figures, Depp helped define the era where performance often disappeared beneath layers of costume and spectacle. Yet the cultural mood in 2026 is shifting. Viewers are no longer asking for bigger explosions. They're asking for something more rare in modern cinema: authenticity. And when audiences change, the smartest artists change with them. Instead of chasing another blockbuster franchise, Johnny Depp is quietly pivoting toward independent storytelling. Projects built not around fantasy kingdoms or supernatural villains, but around real human struggles. These films focus on humanitarian themes: displacement, social justice, cultural resilience, and the fragile hope that binds communities together. It's a dramatic contrast to the glamorous roles that once defined his career. No massive studio machine, no billion-dollar marketing campaigns, just grounded narratives driven by empathy. In many ways, this shift is strategic because vulnerability resonates far deeper than invincibility. A hero who bleeds, doubts, and struggles reflects the world audiences actually live in. And in that world, courage isn't about defeating monsters. It's about helping people. For decades, cinema taught us that heroes were powerful individuals, superhuman strength, unbreakable confidence, a lone savior standing against impossible odds. But the emerging archetype looks very different. In this new vision, the hero is not defined by power, but by purpose. Through raw performances, actors like Johnny Depp are exploring stories rooted in humanitarian missions, doctors in crisis zones, activists challenging injustice, ordinary people trying to rebuild broken communities. The focus shifts from combat to compassion, from individual glory to collective healing. And suddenly, the most powerful moment in a film isn't a battle sequence. It's a human connection. Blockbusters measure success in opening weekend numbers, but cultural impact works differently. Independent cinema often shapes the conversations that define entire generations. Films that challenge audiences, that expose hidden struggles, that inspire action. By choosing purpose over profit, Johnny Depp may be crafting something more valuable than another blockbuster hit. A legacy measured not by ticket sales, but by the lives touched through storytelling. Because sometimes the most powerful art isn't the loudest, it's the most honest. If this shift continues, it could signal something larger for Hollywood. Veteran actors reclaiming creative independence, audiences demanding stories with meaning, studios realizing that spectacle alone no longer guarantees loyalty. The future of cinema may not belong to the biggest budgets, but to the boldest voices. And if that future truly arrives, historians might look back at 2026 as the moment the industry changed direction, when Johnny Depp stepped away from the blockbuster machine and helped redefine what a hero looks like on screen.